Good evening. My name is Nigeria Chambers. I'm from Big Gold Belt Media. Jeff and Maura, it's a pleasure to talk to you today, and congratulations because we all return back now for season two, American Rust, Broken Justice, coming to Prime Video March 28th. How you two doing today?
I'm pretty good.
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 Good, good. I've just been saying all day I wasn't going to be able to live with myself, or we were just going to be left on season one and not be able to finish the story here. But now that we are here, we got so much to talk about, and I really want to get into starting off with you, Jeff. Dale, I guess, doesn't read the employee manual because this thing called conflict of interest. I'm sure that's highlighted pretty boldly in some section here, but what is interesting is really kind of rooting for you two. There's a particular episode where we kind of see Dale at his lowest, and being able to see Grace beat it for them really hit me in the feels. But the biggest things that's kind of happening between you two is really that conflict between that love that I feel like you two both feel like they deserve, and then the other aspects around it. A mother and her son, you're never breaking that bond. And then I think something else that's just as strong is a cop in the brotherhood. Can you two assess these dynamics and what the fans can expect throughout the entirety of this season? And we can start off with you, Mara, please.
Sure. I would say, I think that's a really interesting question about that. I'm just commenting. No one said that. Like one of the relationship is the bond between the brotherhood. Like as much as there's personal relationships, that's almost like a character in the show. And I think that this season, I think last season it was a little unclear on purpose, I think, whether Grace was manipulating the situation with Dal to get what she wanted, which may have been partly true, or was she just deeply in love with him? I think this season clarifies that a little bit because Grace has a little more independence, so she doesn't need Dell as much. So her support for him, I think, is more clear because she's not profiting from her relationship with him in any way. Does that answer the question?
Absolutely
Uh,
does. Gives a lot of perspective about what I've seen thus far. And now, how about you, Jeff?
Yeah, it's how far someone will go for love. That's season one, that's for sure. And both Dell and Grace go quite a ways by the end of season one. And then we seemingly have it. We're together from the start of season two, but Dell's going to go atone for something that happened in season one. He's going to atone for it, and he's got to go up to Pittsburgh to do that in season two, and only makes a bad situation worse.
Yeah.
And it's good. The writing's good. The writing's complicated. The story's complicated. You can't get ahead of us, especially in season two, where it's whatever you think is going to happen doesn't, and something else happens, and that's all we're trying to do is keep it unpredictable and plausible at the same time.
Yeah, that's the truth. And applaud to everybody that brought this to life. Because man, and then one person I haven't even named was Billy, because Billy becomes an X factor to all of this. And I mentioned the mother son relationship, but like you're no way, no how are going to get close to any woman if you're not going to accept her son, no matter what her son is into. Can you talk about your relationship now in terms of Dale and Billy? And does Dale see himself in Billy at times?
Dell, it's more about, I think, Grace and Billy, and Dell kind of trying to be that voice of reason a little bit for Billy, but no, Grace has got the inside track on Billy, that's for sure. I'm kind of outside looking in.
yeah, but
Yeah.
she has to kind of shut up a little bit this season. I think he's drawing some clear boundaries. So if she wants him in her life, she sort of has to respect his rules at least a little bit. I mean, no matter what she feels inside, she has to pretend because he'll he'll leave.
Yeah. I kind of tell her that question because you mentioned about the going up to Pittsburgh, and sometimes the past comes up to you, and whether it's in a physical or tangible way, sometimes it could be PTSD, which is sort of what Billy is sort of going through. So
Mhm.
I wonder, seeing that moment, especially the moment when I said that Dale's really at his lowest, that Grace is there. And that's where I started to think, like, does he at times start to see himself in Billy? But I'll put a fork in it there. I just want to say I
Maybe,
am.
maybe. I just didn't think of that. I was so, immersed in Dell's lowness that Billy didn't enter into it. But you might be right about that.
Mm, we'll see, we'll see. But truly, thank you both for your time today. And folks, you can check out American Rust Broken Justice coming to Prime Video March 28th. Congratulations, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I